everybody, welcome. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a Vinylmnky review. I got the record in hand here. I've been listening to it for like at least 2 weeks now. And it's an album that initially I really enjoyed. I thought it was just beautiful the way that it was written and the music and everything about it, the packaging, so forth. But it is also a very, very deep record. There's not superficial enough to where you can just listen to it and be like, yeah, this album is great, this group is amazing. There's a whole lot more to it, especially when you start looking more into the lyrics, more into the background of the group. It is a three-piece band from Los Angeles. They all identify as queer, so there's a political message to their music. There's a certain perspective that they're offering that I think they've beautifully presented through this synth pop genre. Let me tell you a little bit more about the group actually, but they, of course, package it so beautifully. The album is About You by Muna. This is, of course, their debut, which is what Vinylmnky specializes in. They are looking for the newest talent, and they're making sure that those first albums get sent to you every single month. They just keep stepping up the quality of the pressings, the choices that they're putting out there. I got Khalid's album last month or the month before, and I instantly fell in love with it. This is no exception. The double LP, and if that wasn't enough, you get a signed lithograph. Here's all three of their signatures, and this is incredible. And it's got a really cool texture to it too. It's really nice fine print. And then of course they always throw in the notorious envelope with the wax seal stamp on the back. I kind of kept it preserved, but let me just read it for you guys if you're dying to hear what it says. It says, "Yo, Augie, thanks for the support of Vinylmnky and our artists. We're always thrilled when we see your videos and hear how much you enjoy their music. We do it for the love of sharing, and glad you are too. Legend, Nick." Thank you, Nick, for the kind words. And yes, this is all for the love of music and sharing and discovering something, which brings me back to a point that I was making about the political, I guess the political message that they have. The single that they have on their loudspeaker, it's about sexual assault. And it's something that seems to be happening a whole lot more these days, and people are starting to speak up, and there's a lot of shaming, there's a lot of negativity around it, and it's already a really shitty situation, you know. Personally, I've grown up knowing a lot of women in my life that have been molested, raped, and so forth, and it's amazing to me to know that they keep silent. They don't say anything. They kind of just keep to themselves because of whatever personal shame they may be feeling from the situation, or because of what other people would say. This band packages this synthy pop sound, but charges it politically with the message that I think is worth listening to. As a male, as a guy, you know, this is not something that I grew up experiencing myself. It's not something that I had to deal with. I've only just been able to just hear what has happened and what continues to happen to young girls or women of all ages every single day. So when I started looking into that and I started hearing more about them as a group and what they stood for, it just made me appreciate their music even more. Music can do that. Music can send you to places and teach you new things and express different perspectives, and we should all embrace that. Now, that political message alone isn't enough. I mean, they also are just completely talented through and through. Again, it's a synth pop album, but it's not this, exciting, happy pop album through and through. It's got some levels, and it's got some layers to it. It's sad. It's raw. It's very personal. For me, I really just dove into the lyrics, and I fell in love with the overall direction that they went in and how they were presented. It was almost conversational. It wasn't like I was listening to something, it wasn't abstract, it wasn't kind of built up with metaphors or whatever. It was simple. It was plain. It was delivered to you in a way that almost feels like, again, like a conversation. So there are questions that are being asked. There are things that are being brought up that I thought I would need to think about. I would need to sit there and kind of just reflect on. And that's very powerful. That's a very powerful way to being able, to do that. You hear a lot of that in folk music, when there are political issues being brought up and things that are being mentioned. That alone is kind of transcending the whole pop synth idea, of it, again, being it's just like this bubblegum pop type of thing. But yeah, I mean, overall, this album continues to grow on me. I continue to listen to it and appreciate it more and more. Let me show you, there are all the lyrics right there. Let me show you what the back looks like. Beautiful packaging, heavy duty sleeve. The records themselves are pressed in this beautiful pink color. This one here, this is the second album. It's got more of a solid vibe. It was more of a solid pink color. There's no marbleization on this one. The first one though, I don't know why I pulled them up in different order, but this one here, it's got more of a transparent look to it. It got some marbling in there. I noticed that as I was kind of putting them on my player, and I kind of looked at them and I was like, oh, these are really different. In fact, I unboxed these with my mom. I was showing her what they looked like, and she was actually the one who pointed it out. Like, she really loved the marbleization on this one, and I was looking for the same marbleization on this one and I couldn't find it. So I don't know. I don't know if that's happened to anyone else who got this record, but I like to think I'm special, and I got lucky and I got a really cool variant pressing of this record. But yeah, overall, I mean, I would recommend it. The two singles on this album that really stuck out, of course, were I Know a Place on Loudspeaker. There's this song though, where is it? I think it's on the second album. I think it's called Everything. Yeah, it's got to be Everything. I can read the lyrics actually. Let's see. So everything about you to me, everything about you to me, everything about you to me is about you. That's as simple as it sounds. I feel, I mean, for me personally, with my girlfriend and my relationship, that resonated with me. That really made me feel, or at least gave me some idea of as to how important she was, or how important she is to me, today, tomorrow, and in the future. I actually played it for her, and she thought it was really, the song was really sad. Kind of brought a tear to her eyes, but at the same time, the chorus was so beautiful and, I don't know, sort of optimistic that it kind of countered the overall kind of seriousness of the song. And I think it just makes it that much more intimate and special. But like I said, I would really hope that you guys pick this album up, give it a shot. There's again, there are valleys and peaks within the music itself. Something again that I think was really cool is that sort of kind of ride through the song. The choruses were built up, the verses were serious, and there was a lot of attention to the lyrics. So there was a lot of shifting going on between the music, which I think takes a lot of talent and a lot of skill to be able to do flawlessly, because it sounds perfect. They did an amazing job with this album. I'm so happy that they dropped this, and I'm excited to see what else they're going to be putting out there. I hope you guys enjoy. This is it. This is the review so far. I mean, like I said, it's going to continue to grow on me, and I'm going to continue to listen to it. And I recommend that you pick it up and check it out whatever way you can. If you want to sign up through Vinylmnky, use YouTube Monkey as the code at checkout, 10% off your record. You can get this yourself at home and listen to it and just reflect. I would love to hear your opinions about it. There are probably a million things that I've missed about this album that I should probably be looking into more. So as a community, I think we should all just dive in and then reflect on it more and more, get to a higher level of understanding. I think overall that'll be best for everybody. But anyways, there it is. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you think I deserve it, give this video a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. Till then though, you can follow me on any other social media platform. You can check me out. They're all linked in the description below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that little bell so you know when I put a video up, so you can watch it and we can talk about music. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys on the next one.